So I'd like to take you through the story of sustainable water management today. And I think all of you will recognize those images with very dry or even very wet pitches. So it's at least a topic which, say, hits all of us. And I'd like to, take you through the whole story. So, why is it important to have a focus on sustainable water management? Well, it's of course environmental necessity. So, water scarcity is one of the things which is not only something for, say, Mexico, Northern Africa, the Middle East, but it's a topic which will occur in Southern Europe, but someday also in, say, Belgium or in the Netherlands. So it's really important to, store water, conserve water, and protect our resources, since water is also one of the main topics to have the right field quality. We can't grow a natural or hybrid pitch without water. So to have a sustainable water management, you can invest in a good turf field, in the right play quality, and it's also the way to have the most, say, economical, the best economic approach on pitch maintenance. So what are the challenges? Like I said, water scarcity is one of the real threats, but also a lot of water, so downpours, which are occurring more and more often. The environmental impact, so especially in an area where you have water scarcity, it's the amount of water we use on sport pitches has a real impact on, say, our surroundings and the energy costs. So to treat water, to move water to the right place, there's a lot of coal in between, not ideal. So there's a lot of money involved in that whole process. So to save water, there's a, say, economical benefit on, say, the energy costs. So what are the strategies to have a sustainable and a smart water management system? Well, there are several approaches. It starts with a smart irrigation system, which can be a subsurface irrigation system, but can be, of course, also sensor-driven, weather data-driven, overhead irrigation. It's also storing water. So water storage is one of the, say, most important points in a sustainable water management. And to prove you that it's not only something which is, say, futuristic, it's something which is happening nowadays already. I'd like to take you through a case study where Sparta Stadium is saving up to 60% of their water usage compared with their, say, previous installation by using a storage and a DrainTalent system. So what is a DrainTalent system? DrainTalent is a system which is able to fully automatic control 24/7 soil moisture conditions. So how does that work? It works with a drainage system which is installed in the pitch, combined with a DrainTalent unit, which is able to actively extract water from a pitch when it rains or when the pitch is too wet, and ideally store that water. But it works also in the opposite way. So the same drainage system is being used to infiltrate water as a subsurface irrigation system. And by doing that, you're able to save at least 35% of water, up to 100% when you're able to store the complete amount of water. But next to that water saving, there's also another huge benefit, and that's a better plant development. By infiltrating water, you will stimulate rooting, and you will stimulate your grass to root deeper, and a better developed rooting system is a grass plant which is healthier, which is stronger. So there's a huge benefit from infiltrating water. So the benefits of a DrainTalent system is by that movement of both extracting and infiltrating water, you will create a healthier and stronger grass, which is being able to be used more often, is being using less or say minimal water consumption, and is an ideal tool for you as a field manager. Well, we've done that already at several pitches in the Netherlands, multiple amateur fields, 4 stadiums, multiple training fields, where we installed the system at Sparta in 2022, in Utrecht in 2023, and this year at Go Ahead Eagles and FC Twente. And I'd like to take you through, say, that whole story at Sparta Stadium. Sparta is a professional soccer club in the Netherlands, in Rotterdam. It's the oldest professional soccer team. Plays in the Castle. For some, it's a small stadium with a capacity of roughly 12,000 people. And in 2022, it changed from artificial grass back to natural, to a hybrid construction. They were the first stadium with a DrainTalent installation, but they had already experience with the system since they were using that on their training fields. And next to their station, there was an urban water buffer installed. And an urban water buffer was a system which was able to collect all rainwater which was falling on the roof of the stadium, the parking lots surrounding it, store that in the ground, and reuse that by then for their artificial pitch. And they used 15,000 cubic of water each year. In 2022, we linked the DrainTalent system to that urban water buffer. So by then, not only say the rainwater from roof and parking lot was collected, but also the rainwater which is falling on the pitch. It's been collected and are cleaned, stored, and reused. How does it work? Water is collected under a Cruyff court. It's a small artificial pitch next to the stadium with a storage of 1,400 cubic. And after that storage, it's cleaned through a Helifeed filter and then stored 30 meters deep in the ground. Well, not only water scarcity, but also salinization is an issue or a problem, especially in the western part of the Netherlands, but should be in more coast areas. So due to that fact, they had to have a solution since they were infiltrating fresh water, fresh sweet water in the ground. But fresh water floats on top of salt water, and therefore they were able to, by collecting, recovering that water at a 70-meter, borehole, they are able to recover and reuse that water. And then after checking water quality, it's been used by both DrainTalent and the overhead irrigation system with an outstanding results, since it's one of the best pitches in the Netherlands nowadays. How do we check that? It's not only, our ideas, but it's also, grounded with a research plan. We've done that with Lumbricus. It's a research consultancy company in the Netherlands, and they made a research plan for a duration of 3 years with 11 different test plots and several constructions, from amateur up to a hybrid construction, and to show the working of the system and to see what are differences in different constructions, and 4 plots are also equipped with DrainTalent. So what is DrainTalent? Quick, side note to it. DrainTalent is our newest innovation, and that's a technology which is called grid heating. So it's a electrical undersoil heating system, which is installed at FC Utrecht, also a stadium in the Netherlands. Uses a system where we have a combination of low voltage and high frequency pulses, which are converting a stainless steel grid, which is installed in the soil, into a heat element. We have a demo unit of that on the pitch down here. So if you'd like to see something more of DrainTalent, we can show you that later on. Like I said, it's installed in FC Utrecht, and one of the real benefits, and that's the link back to sustainable water management, is that each undersoil heating system will use moisture to transfer heat within the soil. So by using a subsurface irrigation system, you're able to infiltrate water through, underneath your undersoil heating, and have an optimum for both growing your grass, but also for the most efficient undersoil heating system. So combining these two systems, DrainTalent and DrainTalent, will create new future possibilities. That's a bit for now. Any questions? Not? Okay. Then, we're down here for the upcoming 2 days, so if there's anything you'd like to ask, just ask whenever it suits you. Thanks.